In 2022, a single Instagram post from Lionel Messi celebrating the World Cup victory became the most liked post in the history of the platform, with 75 million likes. Not from a pop star, not from a meme, but from a soccer player holding a trophy. It's a different level of global attention that we're talking about here, and the scale of the World Cup on Telemundo is easy to underestimate if you're not paying attention. This year, an average of 3.4 million people were watching the Super Bowl on Telemundo, reaching 17.3 million total viewers, the biggest Spanish-language Super Bowl audience ever. Rewind to the 2022 World Cup though, and 14 individual matches matched or exceeded that average shown here over just 29 days, so roughly a Super Bowl every other day for over a month. That was 2022, with 32 teams and 64 games played halfway across the world in Qatar. This summer, though, it'll be 48 teams and 104 games, played across 16 stadiums in the US, Mexico, and Canada over 39 days. And with all of that, the projection is that 54 matches will clear that Super Bowl line, nearly 4 times the number from just 4 years ago. It'll be huge, but the most interesting part isn't just the big numbers, it's who's watching and why. The why starts with a simple fact: watching the FIFA World Cup in Spanish is just better. This next chart in the goal down here shows a dot for 72 different goal calls from the last World Cup by Spanish broadcasters, with the length in seconds on the x-axis, so the further right, the longer the call. In the middle, you'll see the average call lasted 23.4 seconds, with the longest stretching past 40. And while it's just one piece of data, it captures the intensity of the Spanish broadcast, and that energy is mirrored directly in the fan base. Which brings us to the who. The fan watching these broadcasts actually has very little overlap with other major sports during the World Cup. This chart shows the percentage of World Cup viewers that watch the MLB, NBA playoffs, or NHL, all coming in below 50%. In most other sports, these audiences commonly bleed into each other, but during the World Cup, this fan is all in for football. The way they're watching is shifting as well. Nearly half of all viewing time for Hispanic audiences now comes through streaming. In 2022, 38% of intended Spanish-language viewers plan to watch the World Cup on Peacock, and for 2026, that's up to 46%. To meet that moment, Peacock has launched a complete Spanish-language user experience this May, with all 104 matches live on platform in Spanish. So the biggest sporting event in the world is about to get significantly bigger. More teams, more games, more viewers, and more ways to watch than ever before. And Telemundo and Peacock will be the home of the edge of your seat World Cup broadcast, the one audiences are most engaged with, the one in Spanish.